Welcome to the Credolab iOS SDK integration tutorial. Today, we'll guide you through the simple process of integrating the core module into your iOS application. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a fully integrated core module ready to collect and upload data effortlessly. Let's get started. Credolab SDK for iOS is a Swift library designed to capture a client's digital footprint from an iOS device and upload it to the Credolab web service for future processing of scorecards and insights. The Credolab SDK is a multi-modular library with multiple components. The main component, called the core module, serves as the foundation for additional optional modules. Now let's see how to integrate the core module into our application. First, let's add CocoaPods to your project. Open the Finder, next open the terminal window, and execute the pod init command. CocoaPods has been successfully added. Next, open docs.credolab.com in your browser, select iOS SDK and go to the integration page. In the Declare Dependency section, copy core module declaration. Open pod file in your project folder and paste the dependency. Go back to the documentation and copy the repository. Paste the repository path to the pod file and replace token text with the real token provided to you by Credolab Manager. Next, in the documentation, open iOS section to get the latest core module version. This value paste to the pod file instead of XYZ. In the next step, we are going to install the dependency for core module. Open terminal and execute pod install command. The core module has been resolved and it's time to jump into the project to initialize the data collection process. First of all, add Credo AppCore import. Let's create the collect method. In the body of this method, we are going to instantiate Credo App Service. The collect method requires to be called in the background thread. Let's create a new global concurrent queue with a quality of service. Our task will be submitted to a global queue and executed on a non-main thread. Now let's create an instance of Credo App Service, which is the main class of the core module. This can be done by using the Credo App Service Builder method. Finally, we can move on and call our collect method on the service instance. When the collect method completes execution, the instance of the Credo App Result class is returned. This class has two subtypes, success and error. If the result is successful, the instance contains encrypted collected data. If something goes wrong, the error will include the appropriate error code and message. Detailed information about status codes and their descriptions can be found in the documentation. Let's log the error information to the console. In production code, it is recommended to use a logging service. In the next step, we are going to add a service for uploading the data returned by collect method. We have to create a Swift file. Navigate to the documentation and in the iOS integration section go to Upload Dataset from iOS. Open this recipe. Copy the content of REST service. Paste the class into REST service file. Next, we have to declare service to upload collected dataset. Open main file and create instance of the REST service. Here you will notice two important variables. Server URL. This can be either a proxy server or a direct Credolab server URL. API key, a security credential that allows upload operations on the Credolab server. Both the server URL and API key are provided by your Credolab manager. Next, let's call the REST service to upload the collected dataset in case if collect method is completed successfully. The first parameter is the data, and the second is the reference number. The reference number is a uniquely created alphanumeric value used to associate each data set with the user. Our code is almost ready now, and it remains to trigger SDK. Open the layout and add the button. Connect the button to the code. And call the collect method when the button is clicked. Congratulations, you've successfully integrated SDK. You can launch the application and upload the dataset. This is all for now. Please check out our other tutorials on how to integrate additional modules. If you have any questions or need further assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our team.